Do it.
Yo, what up? What up, people? What's popping? What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy, mr.locario, Miles Cunningham in the building. We are here. We about to get it cracking. Hold on, let me make sure
Happy Friday.
Everything is working how it's supposed to work. We are here. All right, everything's working how it's supposed to work. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to April MC in the building. Shout out to Elroy Jetson, Antoine Jackson, Unique 79 in the building. What's going on? AT6 and was popping. Yo, why YouTube be on this shit? It be showing the fucking well, not YouTube, StreamYard is showing the comments late. I don't know what was going on with this. I can't even see April's comment on here. That's weird. But we'll see what happens because this should be acting funny style sometimes. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you guys like the video as soon as you get in. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
The game's gonna be heavy today, man. Because sometimes I'm like, man, I need to push the free line. You understand what I'm saying? And meaning that I gotta drop some heavy game for free because why the fuck not? You understand what I'm saying? Like life is short. You understand? So we got to get this game out there. But remember, if you guys are not on the Bad Boy membership, you need to get on the Bad Boy membership ASAP so you can get that heavy, detailed, step-by-step game. You understand what I'm saying? Every month. You feel what I mean? And right now, this month, we have the sex game popping. 10 ways to be amazing in bed. If you join the Bad Boy membership right now, you're going to be able to listen to this program and all the other Bad Boy membership programs on the Bad Boy membership. And also, we still have the Bad Boy membership contest. So let's play that commercial real quick, and then we'll be back.
What's going on? It's your boy, Miles Cunningham, and what I want to talk about today is the Bad Boy membership contest. All you have to do to be eligible to win the Bad Boy membership contest is to be a Bad Boy member. See, what we realize is that when guys join the Bad Boy membership, they make the transition from simp to player very quickly. And we're just trying to make that transition just a little bit easier. So here's what you get if you win the Bad Boy membership contest. So here's what you receive if you win the Bad Boy membership contest. A bottle of Bad Boy Cologne by Carolina Herrera, New York. A luxury designer timepiece. And $100 gift card. To increase your chances of winning, share this post in your story, tag 3 friends, and subscribe to Mr. Locario or the Miles Cunningham YouTube channel. The link is in the bio. And follow Real Mr. Locario and Miles in the Game on Instagram. The winner will be announced at the first of the month. Good luck.
All right, we are back. We are back up in this piece, man. For real.
Good luck to all the Bad Boy members, man.
Exactly. So, guys, make sure y'all get on that Bad Boy membership because, when you get on the Bad Boy membership, you get to watch the Game Kings for free. You get all of the Bad Boy membership programs. You got damn near over 80 programs right now, and you could be eligible to win the contest because we're gonna keep these contests going because we might end up giving away freaking, I don't know what, an iPad or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
You might give away a goddamn TV. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
We might, holla at one of our old chicks we used to mess with and be like, hey, go out and holla at one of these dudes. You feel what I'm saying? Right. You might win a date with some goofy ass chick.
Get some Bad Boy Cologne and some sloppy seconds.
Exactly. But damn, we already got calls in the building already. Let's take a call real quick before we even get into this game. So let's take a call real quick. 412, what's popping? Who's this?
Hey, what's going on, Miles and Locario? This is Apollo AT from the chat, man. Definitely did
in the
already.
Building. What's going on?
What up? Happy Friday, bro.
What's good with you?
All right, man. Chilling. So I wanted to call in because I guess, been having this happen, especially the last week or so. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure, you guys have experienced it, especially with talking with ladies online or even meeting them in person.
Right.
Because I go by trying to, get them off the site as quick as possible, exchange numbers.
Right. And by the way, I see that you donated. I see that you donated. So thank you very much.
Yes. Appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I know how to follow directions, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And so getting ladies off the site, you know, meeting them in person.
Right.
I know I've asked you before about should I ask ladies online what are we looking for, going back and forth, or is it better to just meet them in person? So I've been doing that. And then so I've been doing that, meet ladies out. And then what I seem to be getting is a lot of ladies saying like, oh, well, you know, I'm looking for more than casual, you know, I'm better than that, or you know, I have more respect for myself than that. That you should do something casual. So I've gotten that a lot lately. So you know, have you experienced that, and what's you know kind of like the comeback for that whenever you get that from ladies when they say they have more respect for themselves than just to be casual?
Right. Well, this is the thing. What happens is, first of all, usually when women say that type of stuff, there's situations where off the bat they don't look at you as the guy they want to have casual sex with. You understand what I'm saying? So what it means is this. Anytime when a woman is not complying with you simply and easily, and they're making it fucking like simple to make shit happen, that means that their interest isn't high. So what happens is when a woman's interest is high, she's going to comply. You understand what I'm saying? We might have to have a shirt that says that. When her interest is high, she will comply. You understand? So what it is that anything that's outside of that is lower interest. Because what happens is that if you're telling a girl, hey, you know, we should get together, hook up, let's, you know, whatever. If she's interested in doing that with you, she's going to just say yes, where, when, I'll be there, and she'll make it happen, right? When a woman's talking about, oh, I'm better than that, I'm looking for something serious, yada, 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 that means that when she's talking to you, she doesn't see you as the type of guy that she wants to comply with and do that. Because what happens is this, even if a woman on her profile or whatever says, oh, I'm looking for something serious, I'm not here to play games, I don't want to just hook up, yada, 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 right? Women who say that are still hooking up with guys. You understand what I'm saying? They're still having casual sex. They're still going out there busting it open. You understand? But women are very sexually duplicitous. You understand what I'm saying? So what they're going to do is in one situation, they're going to say this. In another situation, they're going to say that. So they're going to put up a front of I'm this girl who's not looking for casual and I'm looking for something more serious, because that's what she wants her outside appearance to be, so that she can get a large majority of men who will follow her on that path. Because remember, it's easy for a woman to get sex, so she doesn't need to necessarily say anything about sex. What she needs to say is, I need something serious, because that's the harder thing for her to get. Now, what happens is this, it doesn't necessarily mean that she's not sexually attracted to you all the way if she doesn't comply with casual sex. It may mean she is sexually attracted to you, but your potential to be her boyfriend or something more than that is higher to her in her mind than just fucking, because she might want to fuck you, because she could be like, damn, look at AT, man, I would give it to him, but AT looked like he'd make a good boyfriend. He looked like he got his shit together. So I'm going to tell AT I'm not the type of woman. So I want him to take me more seriously. So that's why she's going to come at you with that type of energy. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that the way that you respond to that is you can let her know, hey, listen, I respect what you're trying to do, but I actually want to do this with you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave my number here. If you change your mind, holla at me. That's it. And then you keep it pushing. You see what I'm saying? Because what happens is that sometimes when a woman realizes that all she's going to get from you is casual sex, right? If she's interested in you sexually still, she might say, you know what? Fuck it. You understand what I'm saying? And still hit you up and still deal with you in that manner. So you sort of leave it in her court and then let her decide, let her choose. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, right. Because what happened with the last couple ladies was that, got the number and then set a date, the time, place, and day that we were going to meet. And they were just like, oh my God, you're so rare, because most guys, they don't know how to set a date right, and yet you just take charge and say, hey, we're going to meet this day, this time, this place. And even with stuff being shut down in Pittsburgh, I was just like, well, hey, why don't we just meet here, parking lot, we can park next to each other like cop cars, talk, where you feel safe and whatnot. And it's like, oh my God, you're creative. You think of that. So then when we met, the fact that I did that, but then said, hey, I'm only looking for casual, it was like you could see the life drain out of him. Like, oh, damn, I want more than that. So I feel like what you said is true, they must have saw me as something more or potentially more. And then when I said that, it was just like it burst their bubble.
Right. And a lot of times, there's certain times you're not gonna be able to like do anything about that, because that's gonna be their perception, especially if you are an on-point dude. If you're an on-point dude, they're gonna want that. You understand what I'm saying? You see what I mean? Because what happens is sometimes a guy might not be on point as far as everything else, but she's sexually attracted to him. So she's like, I'm gonna just fuck this guy and keep it pushing. But when she sees that you are on point, she's like, wait, hold on, let me not fuck him so quick, because I don't want him to leave. I don't want him to like think I'm a hoe and never call me again. I want more from this guy. So she's gonna come at you with that. So a lot of times what happens is you got to let the girl know, hey, listen, this is what I'm doing. Now, if you want to do that, let me know, but I'm gonna be over here. You understand what I'm saying? So just holler at me later. So you got to just leave it in their court and let them know that that's all that they can get from you at this time. You understand what I'm saying? So if they want to make it happen or anything, because basically it's like this. If she's attracted to you, in a lot of cases, sometimes she'd rather have a piece of you than none of you. So you still give her the olive branch to say, hey, listen, if you change your mind, let me know. You understand what I'm saying? And this is the funny part. Sometimes you get women who are going to like there was one chick that I did that to, right? And I remember out of the blue, I got a phone call from her like 8 months later. You understand what I'm saying? Just out of the blue. And I'm like, who the fuck is this? Right? And then she sent me her picture and I'm like, oh, okay, what's good? So she was like, hey, you doing something tonight? I'm like, nah. She's like, do you want to come over? I'm like, all right, cool. Let's make it happen. Right? But I stood on what I was saying. And then when she was ready to get it in, when she was past her bullshit, and she was probably horny that night, you understand what I'm saying? She's like, who can I call? Oh, yeah, that guy who I was attracted to, who told me he wanted to smash. Let me hit him up. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why you got to sort of just leave it in their court. You know what I mean?
Right. Another thing you can do too, bro. Another thing you could do is remind them that getting to know someone also means getting to know them sexually.
Right. Exactly.
And what I like to do personally is I feel the vibe. Like I feel the vibe, and I still always try to like as long as the vibe is good, because here's the thing. You can have a dope vibe and then the chick will talk all that shit.
Right.
You understand? But especially if like you're picking her up and you're dropping her off, or you're telling her to go to your, like, still run your game how you run your game. If you want her to come to your house, be like, yo, come to my house, or let's go to your house. Like, right. Take it with a grain of salt, especially if you feel the vibe. Like, so if you're on a date with the girl and she's kind of standoffish, she doesn't want to be in close proximity to you, and she has an issue touching or letting you touch her, and vice versa. Right. And she says that type of shit, then you could I think it's better to use Locario's strategy. Like, okay, cool. I find you attractive, but whenever you're ready, give me a call when you're ready to smash, because that's what I'm doing right now. But on the flip side, if you're on a date and there's touching, there's kissing, there's making out, there's a vibe, there's, she has no problem letting you taste her drink, or she has no problem like feeding you something or whatever it is, then that means the sexual chemistry is there. And even though she feels that way, she still wants to have sex with you. You understand? Right. So take it with a grain of salt, and and while you're making out with her, like, whisper in her ear, like, listen, getting to know somebody also means getting to know them sexually. So instead of putting up all these walls, let's actually get to know each other. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
That's what I'm talking about.
And then you be like, yo, let's go back to my crib. You feel what I'm saying? But so and then here's the thing. You have to have a level of strength and maturity and responsibility about you. Okay. If you go back to the crib, especially if it's the first date, if you go back to the crib, and things are getting hot and heavy, and then at the very last minute, she still says no, it is your responsibility to say, okay. Right. But let her know that if we hang out again and we come back to this position, it's going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to like, you have to play the game. You have to play the game in a sort of way where you're kind of negotiating the sex, because there's women out there that you're gonna meet that want to fuck you, bro. You know that they want to fuck you, but of course, there's always a little bit of hesitation, especially on the first date, and that's fine.
Right.
Let her know that I'm attracted to you, and I'm gonna get to know you sexually if we have a second date. You understand what I'm saying? Never be afraid to let her know your intentions up front and be truthful about it, but be cool about it though. You see what I'm saying? Don't be like, damn, bitch, you playing all these games? Get the fuck out of my house. Like, no, like, be like, hey, that's cool, no problem. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let me take you home. And that's another thing too. If it's the first date and she's fronting on the sex, you have to end the date immediately. Do not spend any more fucking time with her. You understand? Because if she's in her feelings and she's on the fence about fucking you, then that means she needs time to go think about what she needs to do. And she needs time to go think about the decision she needs to make. So immediately you have to give her the opportunity to begin missing you. You understand? Yeah. That's why you have to end the date immediately.
All right.
Okay, yeah, I could definitely be about that. So when you're saying, when you, I guess, tell the girl like, well, hey, you know what, this is what I'm looking for. So when you're ready, hit me up. So when that person eventually does hit you up, is it just going straight, hey, you know what this is about? Like, you don't even take to let them know. Like, if you're hitting me up, obviously, you know what's good.
Yeah, you just be like, hey, how you been? She's like, oh, good. Well, listen, when are you free? Come through to the spot on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever it is. You just straight to getting down. You know what I'm saying?
And if you want to be a little bit more, forthcoming to the point where you dropping clues just to reiterate, you can tell her, hey, where's something cute that I can easily take off of you,
right?
Like
right,
that,
right?
Like tell her, like give her a little bit of innuendo to remind her, hey, remember what I said? If you hitting me up because you ready to get down,
right?
So, hey, matter of fact, bring a bottle of wine because I want to get you loose when you get here, or something to that effect. You understand? But because like I said, sometimes you need to remind them sometimes,
right? Because because you don't want it to be a situation where she's just hitting you back up to be on some attention horse shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that that's clear as to what's going on before she sets foot in your house. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So then, in going with that, then is it even a date? If like you met out before and they're, oh, I'm not looking for that. Hey, hit me up when you're ready. And they're hitting you up. Is it just like, well, look, you know what it is. Come to my crib. Or if they're trying to, because some ladies would be like, oh, well, we should meet out again.
No meeting out. None of that shit. No, there's no meeting out. Okay. At that point, it's come to the spot. Period. Yep. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You understand? Like she comes through or y'all ain't fucking around. You understand what I'm saying? Exactly. That's because again, that's just more attention whoring shit. Because see, sometimes what happens is these women will see, just like how we'll use women for sex, women will use us for attention. You understand? So that girl who's hitting you back up, she could also be hitting you back up because she's like, man, the guy that I was really trying to get with, he ain't hitting me back up. I'm feeling kind of down, and I wanted somebody to lift my spirits up. I want a guy that's gonna like kind of like take me out and show me a good time. You understand? So then she hits you up. So this is why when she does hit you up, it has to be straight back to what you said to her the last time, which is we gonna get sexual. Period. Right. You understand what I'm saying? And if she try to do that, then she gotta keep that shit pushing. Yep. You feel what I'm saying? And also too, this is another thing I'll say too. This is the last thing I'll say too, is, and this goes for any of you guys in these situations. When a girl comes to your place, right? What you want to do is, in most cases, is that you want to be leading towards having sex quickly. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning that she comes to your spot and maybe within the first, and this is like the first time y'all about to fuck around or whatever. Maybe within the first 20 minutes, half an hour, y'all should be kissing about to make it happen. Now, the reason why I say that is this. What some guys do is they'll make a girl come over and then 2 hours will pass by, going on 3 hours, and there's no clothes have been taken off yet.
Nigga, let me tell you something. You want some real fucking game? Soon as she walked through the fucking door, if you invite her to your crib, soon as she walked through the door, open the door, grab her, slam the door, push her up against the fucking door, stick your tongue down her throat.
Right.
Don't give her a fucking chance to talk.
Right. Because this is the reason. If you sitting there for 2 or 3 hours, what's going to happen is she can say, you know what? It's getting kind of late. I don't know. And so now what happens is she soaked up 2 or 3 hours of your attention. Do you see what I'm saying? So she's already gotten what she wanted, which was the attention. So women trick you like that into thinking that you're going to like, oh yeah, I'm gonna come over and we're gonna, do this thing. She comes over, she's like, hey, can I get a drink? Let's talk a little bit first. Blah, 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 blah. And she's trying to stretch out the time so that she doesn't have to fuck you and be able to extract as much time and energy as from you and then leave.
Look, the only time, me personally, the only time, because I'm probably giving away too much, but personally, I'm giving away too much. But I like to fuck on some weed.
Right.
Personally. So the only time I really give us time to really you know what I'm saying? Like the segue is always a little bit of a couple of hits.
Right.
Segue for me.
Right.
You understand? But other than that, soon as she come through the door, my nigga, don't even give her because the thing is you have to let her know that, look, I don't have time for all that bullshit.
Exactly.
You understand? I told you to hit me up when you're ready to fuck. You hit me up. So what that mean? That mean you ready to fuck.
Exactly. Right.
Period.
Right.
You can't give these chicks too much leeway, bro. You can't give these chicks too much leeway because when you say something and you give her the chance to insert whatever she wants to, you done fucked up.
Right.
You understand? If you say A, B, C, she walks through the door and then you sit on the couch and then y'all start watching Netflix or y'all start talking about the Joe Biden and the inauguration or some dumb shit. That you're giving her space to put in DEF. That's what you're doing.
Exactly.
No, bitch. I said A, B, C. So you walk through the door. That means it's time you're ready to smash. So we gonna smash.
Exactly.
You understand? And that's why I say to put the little bit of innuendo, like where's something cute that I can easily remove.
Right.
So if she walks through the door with a trench coat on or a fucking short ass skirt or some shit like that, then you know for a fact that she's with what you said. Like, for example, I did that shit last night. I picked the bitch up. She had a fucking dress on that was one of them dresses where it's a zipper from the top to bottom.
Right. Right. Mm-hmm.
That's what she was wearing when I picked her up. And I was like, I said, I appreciate your attention to detail.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And she was like, well, you know how I do it. She was laughing and shit. So as soon as we got to the crib, zip one big zipper. And she was naked. You feel me?
Right. And
that's what I'm talking about.
This is why you got to do it quickly, because what you want to happen is this. If let's say she come in and then let's say you ever have them situations where a chick come through and y'all sitting on the couch, but she's sitting far away from you and shit. You understand what I'm saying? So, when you see her giving that little hesitation, you're like, yo, come in, come close or whatever. And now if you're doing this within the first 3 to 5 minutes and she's not complying, you say, listen, you know what? I think you got to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So what happens is, imagine she took like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes to come to your spot. And now you're telling her to leave right now. You understand what I'm saying? Because she knows you mean business. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the thing. You don't want her to stay there for 2 or 3 hours, soak up the attention, and then she fucking is like, oh, I gotta go and all this other goofy shit. No, don't. You understand what I'm saying? That's why we say you got to get straight to the point with that shit. You feel what I mean?
Oh, right. Yeah, I've done that. Like you said, right. Sit on the couch and I've fucked up where 2-3 hours pass and nothing happens. So,
right. That's what I'm
especially
saying.
Following you guys, what I do now is invite a girl over, especially the first time. I give them a tour of my house. Like, oh, let me show you living room, dining room. Let me show you the bedrooms. It's like, oh, there's this bedroom. My girl's sleeping here. Here's my bedroom. Come sit on the bed.
Right. Exactly. Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's how you got to do it.
Every single time.
Right.
Exactly.
You got to do it. You know what I mean? Facts. That's what you got to do, my brother. You feel me?
Right, but that definitely, man, appreciate the info from all y'all, calling in. Y'all always definitely dropping good game, man, so I definitely appreciate it.
That's what's up, bro. Appreciate the call, my brother. I'm holla. Peace.
All right, y'all have a good one.
All right, peace, bro.
That's my dude AT in the building. Make sure you guys get the likes up. We got 241 people watching right now. So we about to get into the topic, man, real quick before we can take any more callers, so that you guys could get this game. Take out your pencils. Shout out to my dude Steve Dedeen. He says take your crayons out because we about to go to fuck in. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So today's topic, we're talking about, 5 ways to make girls like you more than other guys. Now, why is this important? You understand? Why is this important? To have chicks, feeling you more than other dudes. See, what you got to understand is this. Women, they get bombarded by dudes all the time. You understand what I'm saying? Chicks, guys trying to holler at them in the street, chicks getting DM'd in their Instagram, Tinder, Bumble, all these things. It's a bunch of dudes trying to holler. Right now, what happens is that if you're the type of guy who stands out, you're the type of guy who's different, you're the type of guy who, she sees as like, interesting. She's like, damn, she's going to be thinking about you more than other guys, which means that she has higher interest in you than the other dudes she's dealing with. And which means that she's going to be more compliant, more cooperative with you. You understand what I'm saying? Off the bat. So now what happens is that it's important for you to understand certain things you can do to make you stand out, because that's going to make you more attractive. You understand what I'm saying? That's going to make you a more attractive guy overall when you're dealing with women in general. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And so what I want you guys to do to understand is that these 5 things that I'm going to talk about, I want you to understand that the things I'm going to say and the things we're going to talk about, there's no manipulation in this shit, no trickery and fuckery. Because I know a lot of y'all see a lot of people on YouTube telling you to do a bunch of goofy shit, a bunch of fake shit, and we ain't about that fake shit here. You understand what I'm saying? So this is 100% authentic shit. You feel me? But I'm gonna go through each of these to explain to you what it's about, how to implement it, and make it happen. All right. Now, so the first thing we have on the list, and again, I gotta say no order of importance, but we're just gonna go through 1 through 5, right?
Seriously though, y'all gotta write this down.
Facts, you know what I'm saying? Because this is gonna be some real shit. So the first thing we got on the list, first way to make a girl like you more than other men is you have to tell her you don't like something she did or said. Tell her you don't like something she did or said. Now, this is the key to this though. It has to be real.
Right.
Don't just be telling her shit just to fucking be whatever. It has to be real, right? So you're going to tell her you don't like something she did or said, but it has to actually be something you don't like that she did or said.
Right.
Right now, why is this important? Because when you're dealing with a woman and you actually tell her something you don't like that she did or said, what happens is that she sees you as honest and she trusts you more. You understand what I'm saying? And what happens is that a lot of guys, when women deal with a lot of dudes, most guys don't really tell women what they're really feeling, meaning they're not being honest. You understand? And so what happens is women, they start to pick up on, this guy is just, he's trying to be too nice. He's trying to like not offend me. You understand? So now what happens is that when you tell a girl something that you don't like that she did or said, she's like, oh shit, like this guy he's real. Like he's not bullshitting me. You understand what I'm saying? And she trusts you more. So for example, let's say it could be something simple. Let's say you were, like a girl told you a joke or something. She said something that she thought was funny, but you thought it was corny as shit. You understand what I'm saying? And she's laughing and you look at her, you be like, that wasn't funny. That's whack. That was a corny ass joke. Who told you that? You understand what I'm saying? Like tell her that shit is corny. You understand what I'm saying? Let's say you chilling with a chick you just hooked up with or whatever, and she cooked you some eggs. And then you tasted the eggs and they didn't taste good. You'd be like, yo, these eggs don't taste right. I don't like the way these eggs taste. Like, what'd you put in this? This ain't really that good. You understand what I'm saying?
And that was going to be another caveat. It can't be some shit from the other day.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You understand? It got to be something in real time.
Right. That's happening. Exactly.
You know what I mean? So,
Right. And so what I'm saying is that when you're telling her stuff that you don't like that she did or said, what happens is that it shows her that you're not afraid to be real with her.
Right.
What most guys are scared to do. Most guys are scared to actually be real with a chick and let her know what it is, because most guys are scared that if they're real with a woman, that she's going to not like them. And then they're scared of losing the pussy. So what happens is that when you're saying, you know, look at April. She said, "Oh my God, that's rude as fuck. This isn't a restaurant. Make your own damn eggs then."
But that's exactly the spike of emotion that you want to trigger. Exactly. Feel like you more than the other dudes.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? That's
talk all that shit she want to talk, but she know who her protector and provider is.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, oh man, but that's shout out to my dude K Zagan. He said you're failing the vetting process. Hilarious. No, but that's what I'm saying. And see, that's the thing. Like, you gotta let them know what it is.
Right.
So the thing is, you don't want to act like a dick about it. You understand what I'm saying? You don't want to be an asshole about it. You don't want to come off mean, but right. You just need to be able to freely be able to state that and express yourself in relation to her.
Right.
So that you're not scared to be real with her, because what's going to happen is that she's going to see that you're going to stand out more than other guys, because all the other guys are going to be kissing her ass and sucking her butt.
Exactly. And this is on another note. This is the like the blueprint to why like we call it like everything we branded bad boy.
Right, exactly.
And the reason why is that like notice like April put in, oh my God, that's rude as fuck. That's the bad boy. Like that's the guy that's gonna tell you exactly the truth, no matter how you feel.
Right.
You understand? No matter how the woman feels, the bad boy is the guy that's gonna tell her the truth, and he's gonna give her that spike of emotion, and that's why girls go for the quote unquote bad boy.
Right.
And the bad boy is not a Pookie and Ray Ray necessarily. Like he's not in and out of jail and all that. He just keeps the shit all the way real, so it seems like he's bad, because it's like, well, this dude is willing to tell me the truth no matter what. You understand what I'm saying? So she, the authenticity leaves a lasting impression on her mind and her vagina. You feel me?
Facts. Real talk. Now that's some real shit. You know what I'm saying? So definitely don't be afraid to tell chicks what it is. Now, again, you don't want to do this every 5 minutes. You understand what I'm saying? You this is, you understand what I'm saying? But what happens is once in a blue moon, she says something, does something. No, I'm not really feeling that. No. You see what I'm saying? Because it's showing, because what most guys do is the opposite. Most guys, everything a chick does is amazing. Oh my God, you're so pretty. Everything is great. I love you. You're so... No, man. You know what I'm saying? See, you can still compliment a chick, but at the same time, you have to have some balance to where you're letting her know certain things you actually don't like or, approve of what's going on. You feel what I'm saying?
And another caveat too is to be careful and this is also why you can't do it all the time, but because you don't want to sound like you're complaining.
Right, exactly.
This is not a complaint.
Mm-hmm.
This is literally the truth. It has to be something honest.
Exactly.
That's why Locario said it has to be real. Because
right.
You don't want to sound like, oh, I don't like that. That's bitch shit. That's a bitch saying that.
Right.
If she do some shit you don't like, be like, listen, that what you did just now, that doesn't work with me.
Right. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Mad calm, like very calm, very respectful and cool, but no, that doesn't work with me.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Right. And then she looking at you like, oh, okay, sorry, I didn't.
Right. Exactly.
And then she starts to feel like, oh, this is a real nigga.
Exactly right. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's some real shit, man. That's some real shit. Like I don't know if you remember that Fresh Prince episode where Carlton checked that chick. You remember that episode?
Nah, I don't remember.
Nigga, listen, if y'all ever watched The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will Smith's character, he was a simp. Carlton, the corny nigga, son, that nigga checked this chick heavy, because it was an episode where Will was, I think, dating some chick, and she was like mouthing off and being disrespectful. And he came up to the chick and he basically checked it. He was like, listen, don't come out your mouth like that, whatever. And she was like, yes, Carlton. Oh my God. Like she was like all over the nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like when a dude is really about that, respect that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So that's what it is, man. So that's number one. So the second way to get a woman to like you more than other guys, right, is have her reach out to you 90% of the time. Okay? Mm-hmm. Have her reach out to you 90% of the time. So now this is usually, and this is more so as the relationship progresses. Now, if you got a girlfriend, wife, whatever, y'all been together for years, you can reach out to her back and forth. However, it's not that big of a deal. But if it's a girl you've been seeing for like 3 months, 4 months, 6 months or whatever, what you want to happen is you want her to reach out to you 90% of the time, meaning that she needs to be hollering at you more. She needs to be trying to get at you more. She needs to be trying to, get your attention more than you're trying to get her attention. You understand what I'm saying? So, for example, like, let's say you hooked up, you've been hooking up with the girl for like 2 months or whatever, and she hits you up and she's like, hey, what are you up to this weekend, or what's going on, or I was thinking about you, whatever. You want it to be where she's the one who's trying to keep the communication going. Now, you don't want to ignore her. You're not ignoring her. You're not trying to act like you don't want to talk to her. But what it is that she should be doing more of the reaching out. And this is how you make this happen to where it's easy and where it's natural.
Right.
You mess with other women and you actually be on your shit. You understand? Be on your purpose. Do the things that you do in life. You understand what I'm saying? And keep busy. Because what happens is that when you're keeping busy and you're doing your thing, you're not so focused on this new chick you're dealing with. You're just doing your thing. And so because she's so involved in you and she likes you so much, right? She's going to be trying to reach out to you because she's like, damn, I want to get more of that good experience, right? But because she's reaching out to you more, again, it differentiates you from other guys because most of the other guys she's dealing with, right, are reaching out to her more. They're blowing up her phone. You understand what I'm saying? And you're the one that's not blowing up her phone. You know what I'm saying? So she's thinking, what's up with this guy? And I like this guy, but what's up with him? Why? Let me reach out to him. And so when she reaches out to you, you respond, right? And you could reach out to her too, but you want to make sure that she's doing more of the pursuing or chasing, I should say, once that's happening. That's actually what it means to really get a woman to chase you.
Right.
You get a woman to chase you by giving her an experience of being with you and interacting with you, and then you fall back a little bit. And then you have her come to you. You see what I'm saying? To get that experience back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing, is that you want to be able to, you understand, like, have her contacting you, hitting you up more than you're hitting her up. You see what I'm saying? You
should only be hitting her up to set the date.
Exactly. So yeah, if you send the date, that's one thing. But it shouldn't be you hitting her up. Hey, so how's your day going? And what you eat for lunch? No. She needs to be doing that to you. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the type of shit you need to make happen with that. You know what I'm saying? And it also shows her level of interest.
Exactly.
If she's interested in you, she will reach out to you. You understand what I'm saying? K Zaggin said, y'all giving away my talking points for tomorrow's show. Now, shout out to, because look, game recognized, this is what I'm saying. Myself, K Zaggin, Miles, Steve, EO, like dudes who really understand the game, we be on that same page. We just like, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to K Zaggin, man. You know what I mean?
Right, shout out.
That's how it is. You know what I mean? So that's number 2. Now, let's move on to number 3. The third way to make a girl like you more than other guys is you have to be reliable dick. You understand what I'm saying? You have to be reliable dick. Reliable good dick, I should say. Not just dick, but reliable good dick. You understand what I'm saying? So what does that mean? That means that you need to be able to fuck this chick good and be reliable, meaning that when you guys are doing this, it's a little bit more consistent.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Than usual, meaning that it doesn't mean you got to see this chick every week, every day. But what I'm saying is that you have to be reliable, because if you got good dick but you're unreliable, that's not going to make her really feel you like that. But if you got good dick and you're reliable, nigga, you understand what I'm saying? You're at the top of the list.
Right.
She's calling you first. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to be able to be reliable. So what I mean is, if she hits you up and you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna come through, and then you flake, that's unreliable dick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if she's like, see, this is the thing. It's not to say you have to come through anytime she tells you to come through. You have to come through when you agree to come through. You understand what I'm saying? It's a difference. So a girl can hit you up and say, hey, I want you to come through and make it happen. You might say, look, I'm busy. I can't do it. I can't do it today. I'll come through on Monday, right? But so if you say you're gonna come through Monday to give her that dick, you gotta come through Monday to give her that dick. You understand what I'm saying? Whenever you fucking make that you got that dick appointment with her, you understand what I'm saying? Keep the appointment.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? See, because this is the thing, you don't want to flake, because what's going to happen is she's going to have to replace your dick with some other dick. And then therefore you are no longer in the situation where you're not the reliable dick anymore. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And so what happens is that as much as women like sex, most women don't necessarily need that many reliable dicks. So if you get out of the situation of being that reliable dick, she's gonna move on to something else. You see what I'm saying? But if you are that reliable dick, she's gonna like that. You understand what I'm saying? She's going to like you more than the other dudes, because she can say, damn, whenever I get that feeling, whenever I get that feeling for some shit popping off, I know I can hit this guy up. And when he says he's gonna come through, blow my back out, and everything's gonna be great. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what that is. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. But so that's number 3. All right. So now, number 4. The fourth thing that makes girls like you more than other guys is when you get her to do things for you. Okay. This is such an underrated thing. This is such an underrated thing where guys, you gotta understand, you gotta get women to do shit for you. You know what I'm saying? This is why we talk about having a chick take directions, follow your lead.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you want to be able to get her to actually do things for you, because when a woman does things for you, that actually increases her attraction for you. That makes her like you more. That makes her get more attached to you, because now she's investing in you. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
When a woman does something for you, that's more investment that she has in you, which makes her like you more. You understand what I'm saying? So what it is that, you can tell her to do simple things. Oh, listen, make me a sandwich or some shit. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, she's coming over. Listen, before you come over, go to the store and pick me up some soda. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
right.
It can be as simple as that. But you want her to do things for you, because her doing the things for you creates more of that bond, which makes her like you more.
Exactly.
And so what a lot of dudes do is this, and this is where they fuck up. Sometimes women offer to do things for you, and you decline it because you think that her doing that is her going out of her way. So the girl will say, hey, do you want me to do A, B, and C? You'd be like, oh, no, it's okay. You don't need to do it. You don't need to do that. It's all right. I'm fine. No. Let her do that shit.
Right. Or as the guy, you think it's more, you in that particular situation, you start to think, oh, well, I'm the guy. I have to project strength. So
right.
I have her do something for me, then that's probably projecting weakness. So maybe
right.
you would be inspired to say, nah, I'm good. But what Locario's saying is that's where it backfires, because dudes they try to be on the macho shit, but they're not realizing that they're missing an opportunity,
right,
for that female to show her compliance, to show where she's at as far as being an enhancement in your life.
Right, exactly. So you gotta give her that opportunity to be of use.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that if a chick is offering to do something for you, let her do that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Let her do that shit. Don't ever say, no, it's okay. Because I used to do that shit back in the day. I'd be like, oh, no, it's fine. And I learned, I was like, wait a second. Let me just let her do that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because the more that she does it, the more attachment that she's going to have for you, the more she's going to like you. You see what I'm saying? So either when a woman is going to do something for you, let her do it. Or if she's not actively doing something, tell her to do something for you.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Tell her to do some shit. You see what I mean? And so the thing is also, again, that's going to show you her level of compliance. You understand? And her level of interest. Because what happens is that, excuse me, when a woman is interested in you and has high interest in you, she's willing to do stuff for you.
Right.
You understand? And she's glad to do it.
By the way, you know, back to the title about making her like you more than other guys. Like I said, the average guy is gonna say, no, I'm good.
Right, exactly, right.
Most of these dudes out here with no game, they don't really understand how to give a woman a full range experience of being with them. Right? Most of these dudes out here, they are trying to make the bitch as comfortable as possible.
Right.
They don't tell her the truth about nothing. They give them, like, they don't even talk dirty. They don't smack a bitch ass when they fucking. They're like, oh, she's a piece of glass. I don't want to ruin it. She's a special flower, and that's not game. You understand? So your average dude is gonna tell a girl, oh, I'm okay. Don't worry about it. I got it.
Right.
Like, there's a time to say that, definitely.
Right.
There is a time for you to say, don't worry, baby, I got it. But when a woman is trying to do something for you,
right,
that more 9 times out of 10, you gotta let her do it.
Right.
You gotta let her show that homage, that appreciation, that compliance, that willingness to sacrifice over time so she can earn her spot in your life.
Right. Hold on. How many likes we got? How many likes? I see 131 likes. Before we get to the 5th one, we need to get these likes up, people. How much we need to get the likes up to? At least what? 200? 180 at least?
Yo, 300 people?
There's 310 people watching right now. We need to get the likes up, people.
I at least need 175, bro.
We need 175 before we get to the last one. We got that rock music ready?
Yes, sir.
Get the likes up, people. Some people. I see 169 likes. Yes. I've got all the success books. Get the likes up, people.
Are the likes up? Don't make me press the fucking button again.
Let's see how many likes we got. Okay, we got 179 likes. Okay, that's cool. Enough right now. Okay, we up to 179 likes.
All right.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And guys, remember the caller number is 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. We'll take some calls right after this. You guys call up. You feel what I'm saying?
Check this out. I got that clip, the Fresh Prince. Can we play it?
I mean, you can play the audio. I don't know how do we
play the audio? I'm about to play the audio. Being that we're discussing it.
How do you do a video on here? Because I never know how to put videos on the fucking thing.
No, it's not. I'm playing it from YouTube, but you can hear the audio. You should be able to hear the audio.
Okay, cool. All
right, hold on.
I thought there was a way to play the thing.
Right. Does he know Janet Jackson?
William, ever since we got here, you've been going on and on about Carlton this and Carlton that. Boy, save your charm for the girl on your arm.
Well, someone has a rude hat on tonight.
William, my soda is warm.
Yo, Gia.
I need more ice.
You need more ice? What?
I need more ice in my warm soda.
You need more ice, please.
Woo!
What did you say to me?
He said, you need more ice, please.
Heads up. Well, I'm sorry. I've got to say something.
All right, this is the part where he's about to check her. All right?
Janet, your behavior this evening has been completely unacceptable. Carl, where I come from, manners count for a lot. I'm sorry I've got to say this, but I simply can't sit back and allow this rudeness to continue. You owe every one of us an apology, especially that poor waitress. And if you refuse, we are taking you home and continuing the evening without you. Do I make myself clear?
Woo! Motherfucker!
That's how you check a chick.
This is what I be talking about when I talk about ending a date right in the middle of the shit, bruh.
Yo.
Nigga. Not playing.
Yo, he said, do I make myself
the evening without you, bitch?
That's what I'm talking about. I was like, man, that's some real shit.
And that was Vivica Fox, by the way.
Right.
Playing the snotty bitch.
And you know, it's funny nowadays, if they played that on TV, that would be considered toxic masculinity. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Imagine that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here.
Oh man. All right, so the last thing we got on the list, man. Last thing we got on the list is, you know, to make a girl like you more than other guys, is you have to have her have an experience with you that she's never had with anybody else. Okay. Ooh. She has to have an experience with you that she's never had with anyone else. Now, see, this may take a little bit more time. This may take a little bit more investigation. This may take a little bit more energy, because what happens is that when you're interacting with a girl, getting to know a chick, and you know, you're in a situation with a woman, right? And you're talking to her about certain things, and you're starting to learn about this chick. What happens is you might be able to do things or have certain experiences with her that she's never had with anybody else. So what happens is she attaches that experience to you, and that makes her like you more. You understand what I'm saying? And this could be anything. You understand what I'm saying? This could be like, you could fucking, I don't know, say to a chick, hey, you ever played miniature golf? She'd be like, nah, I never did that. All right, cool. And then you fucking take her to play miniature golf, and it's the first time she ever played that shit. She had the best time of her life. And she's like, oh my God, this is so much fun, yada, yada, yada. Right now, because she's experienced that with you and she's never done that with any other guy, that within itself will make her like you more than she likes any other dude, because what happens is that she attaches the feeling that she's having while doing those activities with you.
Right.
You know, it's all connected. The memories, the feelings are connected with you, right? It could be something sexual. You understand what I'm saying? It could be some shit where you fucking put her head over the bed and have her suck your dick from the back and do a bunch of crazy ass shit. And she's like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never fucking,
you ever gave a rim job?
Exactly. Like,
I did. Come in.
You know what I'm saying? So it could be anything that she's, you know, she's never done. Cause see, a lot of times what happens is that guys will have the same experience with women that they've had with other men. This is why, you know, guys are feel weird about the whole body count thing, because what happens is that you fucking a girl ain't nothing different than she did with the last 50 niggas she fucked. You understand what I'm saying? So what else are you doing that's different than the other guys? You understand what I'm saying? What's funny is, I remember, I think I heard Eddie Fuse say this years ago. I don't know what his stance still is on this. Shout out to Eddie Fuse. We was on Clubhouse the other day. He said that, I don't know if he did this or he said this is an example of something you could do. He said that you could fucking tell a chick to change her fucking phone number for you.
Eddie Fuse, he on another fucking level, man. This nigga.
You so be playing. So imagine you tell a chick, yo, change your number. You understand what I'm saying? So how many guys you think told her to change her number? Nobody. You understand what I'm saying? So
I never even thought of doing some shit like that. That's crazy.
So imagine that's something that she never did for anyone, and that's a lot of investment, because she's doing something for you. She's telling you she's following the directions. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's crazy.
Facts. This is why drug dealers get so much pussy, because how many niggas you know gonna give you some bricks to go, you know,
right?
Transport.
Right. You know, exactly. I actually dated a chick who well, I went on one date with this chick who just came out of jail for for selling, you know, some, you know what I mean? Some of that thing for her ex. You feel me? So I was like, it was funny because I was looking at her like, yo, that's you crazy. Like, why would you do that? But at the same time, I was like, yo, she a real chick because you go to jail for your man. I fucks with you. I was like, yo, I said, listen, man. I said, your man got fucking game. You feel me? I was like, God damn. You feel me? I'm like, this chick went to jail for this nigga.
And I just want to add to that, like, this is why you have to cultivate your identity. And what I mean by that is like really double down on what makes you you.
Right.
You understand? Because chances are, just by you doing what you naturally do, you know, there's a high chance that, you know, her experience with you will be different from any other experience she ever had.
Right.
And so that's why you have to double down on you being you. Like, you know, like I said, most of these other guys, they don't understand game. They don't understand themselves. They're just trying to be fluid, the female comfortable.
Right. Exactly.
You understand? Females don't want that, because if you go back to my metaphor of sex, you can't fuck a bitch with a soft penis.
Exactly.
You can't fuck a bitch with a noodle.
Exactly.
It has to be strong. You understand? You have to be a well-defined person, just like a well-defined dick going inside the vagina. Like, you got to be correct.
Right.
And what that means is in general that your identity is solid, right? Your identity is solid, meaning that you're your own person and you're different from everybody else. So the entire experience, like not just the thing that you're doing, but the entire experience is different with you because you're you.
Right.
Because the difference between us and them is that we us and they them.
Exactly. Facts.
So being who you are is highly important when it comes to making a girl like you, you know, compared to other dudes. Because like I said, most guys out here, they don't know what the fuck they doing, man. They're scared to lose the bitch. They're scared to, they're scared to check a bitch like how Carlton just checked that bitch in the clip.
Right.
Like they're scared of all of that type of shit. When you ain't scared, chicks look at you different. You're like, yo, what's up with this dude? Like,
right.
He talking to me this way? Like, you know, like most chicks, like even the guy that called in, like, he's like, you know, chicks is always telling me, oh, you know, I've never had that before where a guy just took charge and made the date. And this is why we tell you this stuff, because it's only a certain percentage of guys that are doing this type of shit that we tell you.
Exactly.
And like, that's what, get on the Bad Boy membership. Like, seriously.
Facts.
Yeah, get on the Bad Boy membership, because the things that we tell you in the Bad Boy membership, it's only a very small percentage of guys that are doing these things.
Exactly.
And these are the type of guys that have real success with women.
Exactly.
You have a lot of guys out here that consider the fact that they're going on a bunch of different dates with a bunch of different chicks to be successful. Listen to me. I would rather go on one date for the whole month and have a bitch be compliant, respectful, do what the fuck I say, right? And enjoy herself with me than to be going on a bunch of dates and these bitches are just using me for my resources.
Exactly.
Do you understand? Date after date after date. I'm paying for dinner. I'm paying for drinks. I'm paying for this. I'm paying for that. I'm taking her to this party. I'm taking her there. I'm bringing her to my house. I'm fucking the shit out of her. And then the next bitch, boom, same thing, over and over and over and over. None of these bitches is calling me back. I wonder why.
Right, exactly.
But then a nigga like me, because my game is tight and you know, the shit on the Bad Boy membership is what I do. I'll get that one. I'll only get one bitch for the month. But best believe that bitch respects the ground I walk on. She's like, yo,
facts.
This is that dude.
Facts.
Factual. She's reaching out to me 90% of the times, bro.
Right.
Facts on facts.
Right.
She's paying attention to my direction when I tell her where's something that I can easily remove. You understand? She's being ready at the time that I tell her to be ready. You understand? She's doing exactly what I ask her to do. That's the difference between these niggas that's they going on a bunch of dates, but these hoes is low-key disrespecting them.
Right.
They come and spend time with a nigga, use up all their time, energy, attention, and resource, and never call them again.
Right.
Meanwhile, months and weeks later, I got the same chicks texting me, hey, how you doing? They fucking texting me good morning, beautiful text. They don't say beautiful, but they say, you know, good morning, handsome, and all that shit.
Right.
You understand? So that's what I'm trying to say. That something like the bad boy membership is a whole different game, bro. Like when you get on that shit, you are literally attracting quality to you. And the point is, if you do what's on the bad boy membership at a higher clip, you can get more chicks with more quality.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Because this is why you know, having the both of us in the situation is dope. Because you got a dude like me, I'm cool with 1 or 2 dates a month. You got a dude like Locario, he's doing basically the same shit I'm doing as far as quality, but he's doing it on a higher clip. So he's getting quality dates back to back to back to back. So it's up to when you get on the bad boy membership, you can literally tailor your experience how you want it.
Right.
The point is because your game is tight, fuck with the bad boy membership, you are attracting quality females and chicks who are respectful, chicks who are compliant, and chicks who like you for you because you're not playing no fucking games out here.
Exactly. So let's go to 916 real quick. And the calls, guys, call up. The call-in number is 516-387-1224. We'll be here for a little while longer. I don't want you guys to be calling at the last minute. So get your calls in. You feel what I'm saying? Hit that donate button and call in. So 916 was popping. Who's this?
What's up? It's Jay, J916. I had a question about I know one of your videos in the past you said if a girl puts you like in a friend zone or cat up on you, you'll just pretty much like cut them off, right? Like once they do that, you just like, all right, she's out, right?
Did he donate though? I don't see.
Oh yeah, did you donate?
Yeah.
Where on what platform?
Huh? Where'd you donate at?
$5.
Where?
To Hakeem Smith or something like that?
Oh, to the Cash App.
To the Cash App.
Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah. Appreciate the donation, my brother. What's going on?
No, but I was saying one of the videos you was all like, if a chick like look at you like, I don't know, I guess a friend put you in a friend zone, you pretty much just X her out, right?
So you're saying if a chick put you in
Based off one of your videos you said.
You said if a chick puts you in the friend zone,
yeah,
just keep it moving.
You pretty much, yeah.
Well, yeah, pretty
all right. So what if you put yourself? What if you done that to yourself though? Would you
same shit?
Or would you say, okay, I fucked that up. Let me fix that? If you did it to yourself.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. When you're in the friend zone, it's always you did it to yourself. You know, it's either way. So the thing is this. It's actually a chick can't really put you in the friend zone. You actually put yourself in the friend zone regardless because you're saying I'm okay with just being friends with you or just being that dude there to give you attention. You see what I'm saying? And so what happens is that there's ways to get out of the friend zone, but it's hard to get out of the friend zone. You understand what I'm saying? And so, and the thing is that it takes much more work to get out of it, which isn't worth trying to get out of. It's better to just not get into it in the first place. So when guys are in the friend zone, I usually say just keep it pushing and move on to the next woman. You feel what I'm saying? So because a lot of times it's going to be hard for you to get out of that.
Why do you say it's hard?
Well, the reason why it's hard is because what happened is that you've shown yourself to be an unattractive guy.
Right. You show too much weakness.
Right. It's like this. Okay, let's say, for example, let's say you saw the baddest chick you ever seen in your life, right? And you was like, damn, I want to fuck the shit out this woman, right? And then you and then you find out that she was born a man, right? Now you're gonna be like, hold on, I'm not trying to fuck you. You was born a man. I'm good on that. Now imagine that person telling me, hey, Locario, is there a way I can still have sex with that guy? Is there a way I can get out of this situation to where he would want to have sex with me? You'd be like, hell fucking no, because now that person is unattractive to you. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same concept. when you allow yourself to be in a friend zone, right? A woman looks at you and says you're undesirable. You've allowed yourself to be to act this way towards me. You understand what I'm saying? So she can't feel sexual feelings towards you because you've shown yourself as a guy who doesn't know how to really interact with women. You understand what I'm saying? So you look lame to her.
Right. And any progress that you receive from that female is usually it's under some type of pretense. It's under some type of, because she already see you a certain way. So even if she front like she's now attracted to you, there's an ulterior motive and it's not real. Whatever it is you doing with her now, after being in the friend zone, it's not actually real. She's usually just using you for attention or some type of resource.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, because initially it did start off like that, but then she'd go in one direction. So I was like, all right, I ain't tripping. But then all of a sudden, before subconsciously, I kept hitting her up, like chop it up with her and all that, and didn't realize that I was doing that because, I didn't realize, I was feeling her. But then I know there's a tone of voice that women have when they see you a certain way.
Right.
They feel you, they kind of talking that, oh my God, you got on my nerves. Mm-hmm. Or they like, hey, can we go to the bar? They kind of talking that real low voice or whatnot. But if they talking to you like they feel secure with you, then they just like, oh, what's up with you, my nigga? It's like a certain tone of voice they have when they see you in a certain light. Or what's up, Locario? Like, right.
So hold on, is there a chick you dealing with right now that you in the friend zone with?
Well, yeah. Well, I'm not tripping off. This is more so curiosity. Like, I ain't tripping off the shit no more. Because, like how you said, once they do that shit, then you keep it pushing. I just kind of had curiosity about just what your take was on it.
Right.
Like, if you put yourself there, is it worth it to even go back? I'm already on to another girl. I was already talking to a chick. I just want to know your take on it.
Nope.
Yeah,
it ain't never worth it ever.
Yeah, it's not worth it because the amount of work it takes, you understand what I'm saying, is just going to be a waste of time. So you're better off just charging that to the game and then talking to other women. You understand what I'm saying?
And on some shit too. This is forever. Like, this is forever. Like, once that shit go down, no matter how much time fucking pass, don't ever think you could get back with that chick or get back into that situation. Don't ever do it, because a chick, you know how chicks love to remember dates and anniversaries and all that type of shit. All that shit stay in their fucking mind. They put a label on your fucking face.
Right.
Oh, friend zone nigga. I could get that nigga to paint my fucking house. I could get that nigga to pick me up from the airport. That's what she's gonna look at you as for the rest of time. I kid you not.
Right.
Don't be like, oh, I'm gonna let a couple months pass and I ain't gonna hit her up no more. I'm gonna let a couple months pass and then, maybe 6 months from now, I'm gonna hit her up and see what's going down. Nope. It's over. You're done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
This ain't no boys walkers, bro. I hear what you're saying now. I ain't about to be on no boys walker shit. But what was the other thing? Oh yeah, one last thing. I'll just let y'all know I saw the documentary. It was solid though. It was worth it.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate you checking out the documentary. Make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com or mr.locario.com to get that documentary. You feel what I'm saying? Appreciate you, man.
All right, yep. That'll be easy.
All right, man.
Happy Friday. Have a good weekend.
Peace. All right, so let's go to 613. 613, what's popping? Who's this?
Hey, what's up?
You.
It's Jay. Big baby Jay in the chat. What's up, guys?
What's popping, my brother? Did you donate?
Yes, sir. Go check the PayPal. I sent $2.
Appreciate it, my brother. Appreciate it. What's going on with you, though?
Respect. I'm good, man. I'm good. I just have a question about this girl that I'm dealing with currently, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we met on Hinge. We're talking on that. And then, because of the pandemic or whatever, we decided to do, little phone calls in between. So we've been doing, I think, we did a phone call 2 weeks ago. Then we did a phone call last week.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting sexual, getting flirty, all that. The vibe is good. Like we get each other's Snapchat, we're sexting, we're sending pictures, all that. It's a good vibe, right?
Right.
So for me, I'm asking her, yo, what's good? Can I come over? She's like, no, not really. I'm dealing with my mom. She's older, all this. So my question to you guys is she feeling me or is she like playing games? Because we're going to do another phone call this weekend, but I don't know because obviously we're flirting, we're vibing and everything like that, but I don't know if I should charge her or if I should still keep this going because I'm like, yo, what's going on? We're not meeting in person. It's really annoying right now, you know?
Wait, hold on. So is this a chick you met off an online dating site?
Yeah.
And how long you been talking to this chick?
It's been like 2-3 weeks.
Oh, and wait, how many times? Like, how many times have you spoken to this girl on the phone or been going back? It's like every day.
No, just twice. We do a phone call once a week.
Okay,
so it's been 2 weeks now.
So it's been 2 weeks, and you haven't set a date.
I did. I tried. I was like, yo, let me come over. Let's have some wine, some vibes, and everything.
No. When you come over, no. You know what setting a date means? You know what it means?
Yeah. Setting the location.
Hold on. Stop. What city are you calling from? What city are you calling from?
Huh?
What city are you calling from? Like, what city?
Ottawa, Ontario. So this is Canada. It's
Canada. Okay. Now
we have a stay-at-home order. You know,
you have a stay-at-home order. Okay, good. So you don't say, let's meet up on this day at my house. Here's my address. Come through at this time. You don't say that?
I haven't said that. No.
Okay. Well, see, that's your problem, bro.
That's your family, so it's crowded.
What?
But I'm living with the family right now, and it's crowded right now because stay at home order and all that.
Okay. So are hotels available in your city?
Yeah, of course.
Are there any public parks open in your city?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay, then. So there are places for you to meet this girl. So you have to set a date at one of those places, either at a hotel or a park or something where you can be alone with this female. Mm. You understand? Or just tell her, let's go for a drive. You could drive around, right? Do you have a car?
Yeah, I do. You
have a car. Okay, cool. So right. you can say, hey, let's go for a drive. You could do that and be like, be ready at 7:00. I'll come pick you up. You could be alone with her. You want to donate a little bit more now, don't you?
I think I might have to.
You might have to, yeah. Listen, bro, listen. Now, it's been a while. I'm not saying this situation is totally lost, but what you need to do is you need to act immediately and you need to set something concrete so she can either shit or get off the pot. Right now, she is glad that you're willing to call her once a week and give her all your fucking time and attention over the phone.
Right, right.
I gotta ask y'all something.
What island your family from? What island your family from?
Huh?
What island is your family from?
I'm not from any island, man. I'm Rwandese. I'm from Central Africa, Rwanda, East Africa.
Oh, East Africa. Okay, cool. Listen, bro, really, you have to set something concrete for her to say yes or no to. You understand? Otherwise, she's just gonna keep taking your time and attention. You understand, bro?
I feel you, fam. I actually have a phone call planned with her on Sunday. Maybe I can shift that to one of your suggestions, like a drive or something.
Yeah. Take a drive around the city. Stop somewhere nice, and fucking lean over and fucking stick your tongue down the throat or something. You feel me?
Right.
That's a fact.
Start finger popping that bitch now. Once you start finger popping her, that's when you drive over to you get on Google and find the nearest motel, and then y'all get up in the room and make it happen. You feel me?
Oh, I feel you. Yeah.
Are the liquor stores still open? Are the liquor stores still open?
Yeah, they're still open. They just closed early.
Get a bottle of something. Get a bottle of something. Don't open it because you're driving. Don't open the bottle yet. But if everything works like I said, then you get to the motel, bring the bottle into the motel. You understand what I'm saying? And then, maybe bring a couple of cups or glasses or whatever and get your shit going, bro. You gotta set real dates. You can't just be on the phone with these girls. You understand me?
I feel you. That's smart. I think that's what I'm going to do this weekend.
All right, now get out of here. The love doctor has spoken.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right, man. We gonna holla. Peace.
Appreciate it, y'all.
Oh man, that was funny. Yo,
that nigga crazy.
Yo, guys, call up, man. The calling number is 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. Don't be scared, people.
I just want to point something out. Like, you see how niggas get so, they get so blinded by the COVID shit that they think that there's no possibilities for shit.
Right.
Bro, there's a way to do everything, my nigga. Like, y'all niggas gotta stop staring at the news and make your own reality out here, man.
Right.
Because if you listen to the news, bro, I went out to dinner last night with this chick. Now, this restaurant is a fucking franchise. Nigga, the first one I went to, I had to fucking, the parking lot was full.
Right.
The parking lot was full, and I called to see how long the wait might be. The niggas wouldn't even answer the phone. That's how busy they were. You hear me?
Right. Mm-hmm.
The point and the reason why I brought this up, so we have to go to another, we have to drive a couple of miles away to the other one I know about. But the point I'm trying to make is that people are out here still living their fucking life.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we're in COVID, but people are out here wearing their mask and living their life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So stop. I don't want to hear no more. That's why I told you I'm done with the fucking COVID excuses. Like, we're done.
Right. Exactly.
You gotta make shit happen. Ain't that nigga got a car? He's good. And even if you don't have a car, you know that even with Uber, you can create second pickup addresses. So you can get into an Uber and then take the Uber to her house and then pick her up and then let the Uber drop you off at one of those nice hotels downtown.
Exactly.
And then go to the bar of that hotel. It's so many things that you can still do even in COVID. So let's stop the bullshit.
Right. Exactly.
Stop the bullshit, guys.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to figure, and that's the point of game. That's the point of having game. Having game makes you fucking, be able to think about different ways to do things, think about different ways to get things accomplished. It gets your mind working and thinking. It's just like when you're talking to a girl and you got to think quickly, you got to think on your feet. You understand what I'm saying? When an opportunity presents itself or when a situation is a certain way, you got to say, yo, how can I get out on top in this situation? What is something that I can do that I can make it still benefit me? You understand? Right. How can I make the situation beneficial? How can I actually get the goals I want to accomplish with things being how they are? You see what I'm saying? And that's what we're trying to tell you. So you don't want to be like, oh, well, it's COVID, so it's a wrap. Nah, it's still ways. You understand? And on top of that, you should be taking advantage of the fact that it's this way, because there's a lot of people that's bored. You understand what I'm saying? At home, not doing shit. You know? So I'm like, yo, y'all got chicks waiting. Just
bro. I don't know. I got people that I know in different states still traveling, still going out, still doing whatever, still getting it popping. Like, yes, it's COVID. Yes, I got you. But niggas put their fucking mask on and live their fucking life. Like, let's be honest, bro. Like, stop the fucking bullshit.
Right.
See, that's why only shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody watching right now.
Right.
Shout out to you. Why? Because you fuck with real niggas.
Exactly. Facts. I gotta put the. That's facts.
You understand? Not taking away anything from anybody else, but over here, we don't fuck with excuses. We're not telling you nothing to make you feel better. Because not one time has anybody said, Locario, you know, things are shut down in my town and I just can't get riches. The first thing we tell you is, well, is this open? Is that open? All right, put on your mask and go out there and make it happen.
Right.
Be like, oh, well, since things are shut down, right now you're going to have to lower your expectations on how to get chicks. And it's not your fault, bro. So just stay in your house, beat your meat, and have a nice day. No.
Right. Exactly. We
telling you that shit.
Solutions out here. You're talking about solutions out here. Let's go to 201. 201, what's popping? Who this?
Yo, this is EMP in the chat room. I'm from Jersey. I hit your cash app with $5.55.
Appreciate your brother. Appreciate the donation. What's going on, bro?
Yo, I have a couple questions for you. And I know I probably have to just charge these chicks, but I have a couple high interest chicks that didn't convert to the date, and I'm wondering if I did something wrong or whatever.
Well,
I was picking up Chinese food, and I was flirting with the chick in the front, and she was pretty cool and all that. And when I came back to get my food, I was talking to her again, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get this chick's number. And then I asked her, gave her my phone, and she's like, oh, what's up? Like, actually, my friend really likes you, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay. So she like showed me her friend. I'm like, she's cute. And then she already had a fucking little note ready to go to give me her number. All right. I took the number, texted her, you know, the next day or whatever. Like, what's up? Let's set up a date. Like, can we meet on, it was like a Saturday. It was last Saturday or some shit. And she was cool with that. And then I hit her up the day before on a text. You still cool for Saturday? I'll pick you up at 1. She goes, oh, I have to work. My boss hit me for a double. She's like, can you come on my break? I have 30 minutes on a break. To me, I was like, nah, I mean, I'm good on that. I don't need any of that. Like, we don't need to rush. I'll just hit you up next week. Because I have a partner, so it's like I have very limited time to fucking date extra women. So I was like, oh, I'll hit you up next Saturday. So I hit her up sometime during the week, like, we cool for Saturday. And she just never texted me back. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I had another similar chick. Fucking, I texted her. I hit her up on POF. I was like, oh, she has a dog. She likes to smoke weed. She wants to go hiking. All right, I love all that shit. I said, hey, let's go hiking, smoke a J. You can bring your dog. And she's like, that sounds fucking perfect. I hit her with my number, and I said, hit me up. So a couple of days go by. She hits me up. I forgot who the fuck she was. She's like, this is Brooke. I'm like, okay. So I texted her. I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember this. I said, let's meet for a short hike on Saturday at 1 o'clock or whatever. Is that cool? And she's like, yeah. I said, okay, I'm going to hit you up Thursday. And, you know, I was planning to just call her for a minute, you know, just say hi. Because I never fucking even talked to her and nothing like that. So I fucking hit her up and then nothing back. So I'm like, these two pretty high interest chicks that don't convert. Like, what the fuck did I do wrong? I set the date. I wasn't talking to them. I got my own fucking chick to deal with, and I'm trying to meet other women, so it's not like I'm like on their asses, you know?
Are you on the Bad Boy membership?
I am. I joined January 1st.
Nice. All right, you got to get through a couple more programs. But what I'm seeing is that you gotta you can't be thinking that these chicks are high interest. The chick doesn't become high interest until you're like in the midst of dating her. You understand? Like, you can't be considering these.
Right. Yeah.
You can't have that thought in your mind that you can't be putting expectations on these broads, bro, and you haven't met them yet. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And then another thing I would say is, you got to watch your language when you text. When you text her, yo, let's just go for a hike this Saturday, 1 o'clock. Don't say, is that cool?
Right.
Don't say that shit. Here's what you say. You say, let's go for a hike Saturday at 1 o'clock. And that's it. And then let her text you back and say, okay, cool. And then you say, I will hit you up, around 8 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. Saturday morning to reconfirm our plans. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. So you hit her up not the day before, but the morning of. The morning of, or if you're gonna meet her in the evening, hit her up around midday, like 2-3 o'clock, and be like, "Hey, yo, we still good for today." And you see what they say. None of these chicks are high interest, bro. You can't consider that, and that's probably a part of because look, you talking about, "Hey, is that cool?" and all of that shit. That shit don't work, bro. That shit don't work.
Word. Yeah, I'm looking at the text. I said sound good, but yeah, it's the same fucking thing. I guess
you know, all of that sounds good. And that, listen.
The fucking mindset video, that shit is fucking life changing for me because like my mindset has been holding me back for a long time.
All right, that's cool.
People like you guys, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely.
I have another question.
No, hold on, bro, hold on. Mindset is very important, and that's a fact. Like, you watch that video again too. But what I'm saying to you is, don't use any extra words when you're texting. You understand me? Like, you know how sometimes people say, "So, how are you?" Don't put "so." Just put "How are you?" Do you understand what I'm saying? Don't put any extra words in your text. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but what was your second question? What was your second question?
Oh yeah, so I have a polyamorous relationship, and I want to see it through with this shit because she's helped me out a lot, and I think we have a good thing going. I don't know if I should fucking tell if I'm hitting up a woman. If I approach a woman, should I tell them right away that I have a partner? Because it seems like I've done it both ways. Usually, if I tell them pretty soon, I like mention, "Oh, me and my partner did this," or blah blah blah. They're like, "What?" And then it just kind of fizzles out from there. Or I go on a couple of dates with them, like 1 or 2. I'm trying to get them back to my place, and then they kind of sense something. I don't know. They ask me, "Oh, you dating someone?" And I don't want to fucking lie to anyone. So I'm like, "Yeah, I have a partner," but like, she's cool. They probably think I'm fucking lying, but whatever. Like, she's cool. She knows I'm on this date. Like, I always tell her when I set a date with someone so she could set something up for herself or whatever, be out of the house,
Right. Well, this is the thing. Are y'all married?
Oh, hell no, man.
Okay. So since y'all not married, right? Since y'all not married, you don't necessarily need to tell these new chicks anything as far as your other chick. You understand what I'm saying? Because and I'm gonna tell you a few reasons why. One is because when you're meeting this woman, right? And what I mean is when I say don't tell her, what I'm saying is don't lie to, like, if she asks, don't say, "Oh, I don't have a girl." That's lying. You understand what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that she does not necessarily need to know the information about what's going on outside of your situation. You understand? When you're dealing with her first, because for example, when you meet these girls, right? They're probably fucking around with some other guy, but they don't tell you, "Oh, hey, nice to meet you. By the way, I was sucking this guy's dick last night." They don't tell you that shit. They don't tell you about all the. You understand what I'm saying? They don't tell you about all the other guys that's paying their rent or doing whatever the fuck. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's none of your business. And just like the chick you messing with is none of her business. Now, it will only become her business if it gets to the point where you and her maybe will try to want to do something later on down the line. You understand what I'm saying? That's the thing. You see what I mean? So you don't necessarily need to tell them because it's none of their business, but don't lie if she asks. You understand what I'm saying? Now, another reason why you don't want to tell you don't need to tell the chick is because women don't know how to handle information like that in a lot of cases. So if you say to a girl when you first meet her, "Hey, by the way, I got a chick that I fuck with," right? She does not realize that has nothing to do with her, but she's gonna make it. She's gonna make that shit have something to do with her. You understand what I'm saying? That's how women mind work. You say one thing that literally has nothing to do with her, but she will make it have something to do with her, meaning that she will make her decisions based off of something that has nothing to do with her. You understand what I'm saying? Now, the reason why I asked you, are you married? The reason why I asked you, are you married? Because if you were married, I would say, yeah, say something, because you'll probably be wearing a ring, and that's a whole different situation. You understand what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that if you're not married and you just have the girlfriend or whatever, and you're still dating other women and you're non-monogamous, you understand what I'm saying? Right? You could tell the chicks you non-monogamous, right? If you want. But what I'm saying is they don't necessarily need to know the details of all the other stuff, because they're not at that point where that is any information that is relevant to them at that point. Because, for example, let's say you meet a girl, let's call her Jenny. Let's say you meet Jenny off of Tinder or some shit, right? Let's say you meet Jenny, y'all hang out, y'all get some drinks, right? And let's say you fuck Jenny twice and then you never see her again, right? What difference does it make if you told her or not? Like, why does she need to know about that shit when you and Jenny just fucked twice? Damn difference. Right now, but this is the funny part. If you would have told Jenny, hey, I got a girlfriend, even though Jenny wanted to fuck you, she probably won't, because she's like, but wait a second, you got a girlfriend. But what difference does it make? Because we only fucked twice and you left, right? So women will stop things from happening, even things they want to happen, based off of something that has nothing to do with them.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying, where it doesn't make sense necessarily for you to bring it up. But again, if she asks you, so if you're on a date with her and she's like, hey, do you have a girlfriend? Are you messing with, some other girl or whatever? Either you tell her, yeah, I am, or you be like, listen, I don't think we need to talk about all that right now. You understand what I'm saying? But what it is that you don't need to feel obligated to tell the chicks. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's just sometimes my partner be making me feel fucking guilty and shit. Like,
why?
But yeah, I guess.
No, that's gonna happen. But listen, yo, hello, yeah, that's gonna happen.
I'm listening, man.
There's always gonna be a little, even though you're polyamorous and all that, and she understands that you're gonna be seeing other people and she's gonna be seeing other people. She's always gonna have some sort of jealousy and discomfort with the fact that you're seeing other women and having sex with other women. What you have to do is run your game the way you run your game. You understand what I'm saying? Don't do anything because any woman is telling you to do it. You understand? Because women are telling you to do something based on their emotions, based on how they feel.
Right.
It is not everyone's privilege to know about your personal life necessarily. You understand? So no matter how she might feel, like, oh well, you need to tell them about me because it's not right and it's not ethical and not everybody needs to know about you. You understand? All these chicks need to know is that they're not the only one that I'm fucking with. Right. I fuck with multiple women, no matter what. You understand? That's all they need to know up front, if anything. You understand? Right. But other than that, you have to run your game how you run your game. Because listen, bro, some of these chicks are crazy. Some of these chicks will get into a situation with you, and they find out you got a partner, you got a girl, you got a wife, you got this, you got that. And they will get on Facebook and social media and try to find who she is and start following her, and probably could end up making your life a living fucking hell, right? Because you told the wrong girl some information that she didn't know.
With a fucking ex-partner.
See, exactly. You see?
I'm done. I'm fucking done. All y'all motherfuckers that fuck with us, give yourself a round of applause because you fuck with real niggas. That's all I gotta do.
That's right. Because you didn't even know that happened to him. And he's like, yo, that shit just happened to me. The same exact fucking thing you talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're saying.
Yeah, she followed her on Facebook. She's like, who the fuck is this?
Right.
Why is she liking my post or some shit? I'm like, what? I don't fucking know.
This is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
What the fuck does it matter?
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm like. Listen, you gotta make sure that you're saving them from themselves sometimes. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, because remember, like,
man,
because Sexy Beast 09 in the chat said, isn't withholding information lying? No, it's not, because they're all withholding information. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I could have did some shit 3 hours ago that I'm not saying on screen. Am I lying to you because I'm not talking about some shit I did 3 hours ago? I could have been jerking off before the live stream. Am I lying? Because I didn't say, hey guys, guess what I did before we started? I jerked off. Like, no, you understand what I'm saying? Like some shit you don't need to know about. You feel what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so it's the same concept as like, you know, you don't need to tell this woman about the shit because when you first meet a woman, trust and believe she ain't telling you what the fuck she been doing last week and who she been doing it with and what's going. She ain't telling you all that shit. And she doesn't need to because it ain't none of your business.
Mhm.
And you don't need to tell her about the chick you fucking with because that's none of her business. The only thing that's important at that exact moment is that she is dealing with you and you're dealing with her on that date or whatever it is at that moment. Y'all getting to know each other and see what the fuck is going on. Now, at a certain point, if let's say y'all been seeing each other and y'all like each other and all this other shit, you understand? And then it gets to the point where she's like, hey, I want to be your girlfriend and blah, blah, blah. Well, listen, we're going to have a talk because I need to tell you how I get down when it comes to having girlfriends and what that means. You feel what I'm saying? And then you can have that fucking talk. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, a woman is not owed your companionship or commitment. You understand what I'm saying? She's not owed that. You see what I mean? Just like you're not owed a woman's pussy. You feel what I'm saying? You can't go up to a woman and say, man, well, you know, I felt like you were supposed to give me your pussy, so you should have said this. And no, that ain't how it works. So she can't be like, well, you were supposed to tell me when we first met that you had a girl because no, I don't. Why? Why do I need to tell you? You understand what I'm saying? When I just met you, I don't even know if I'm gonna ever see you after this fucking date. You understand what I'm saying? What you need to know that for? You see what I'm saying? Yep. So that's the thing is that, again, don't lie, but you don't have to reveal all the shit. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you got to understand. Because like you said, these chicks out here, you get some crazy ass chick and they'll be on some bullshit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Thanks for all the advice, guys.
All right, brother.
Yes, sir.
The continued game.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate the call, my brother.
Thanks for being on the Bad Boy membership. Keep it going.
All right,
have a good night.
All right, peace. Peace.
Always, man. Always. Have a good night.
All right, man. Peace. All right. So, guys, we're going to go another 20 minutes. The calling number is 516-387-1224.
I felt like Miss Cleo. Like, remember that skit on Dave Chappelle where he told the bitch Future? He was like, you got a fat ass, don't you?
Right.
And your boyfriend's black, ain't he?
Right.
Your dad don't like him, right? And she's like, yeah, how did you know? He's like, bam.
All right, so let's go to 828. 828, what's going on? What's popping? Who this?
Hey, guys, this is James calling.
What's going on, brother?
What's up, bro?
What up?
Yeah, I'm
hold on.
Here in Asheville, North Carolina. I'm doing a.
Hold on. Did you donate? Okay. Did you donate?
I did.
Appreciate it, bro.
Hey, PayPal.
Yeah, okay, I see you. I see you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. So what's good with you, man?
Well, I guess I'm having kind of a COVID problem up here. I've kind of noticed I'm kind of old school. So when I see a girl out and about that I like her, you know, if I'm interested in, then that's how I've always done it, just kind of cold approach or whatnot. Mm-hmm. But some of the girls I'm interested in right now are like the girl at the either the drive-through or the, you know, like the girl at the like the checkout line at the grocery store. Mm. But see, the problem is, like, you know, we're like both masked up with a mask, and then, you know, sometimes they get like plexiglass in between us. And even if I, you know, kind of like do a little talk, you know, talking with her, how's your day going and whatnot, it just feels a little weird, or just never feels like enough to, you know, go into like asking for the number. Or, I mean, I thought about offering my number, but I was going to see if you guys could help me out with this.
All right, here we go. Listen, bro. Listen. What? Let me ask you a question real quick. What is your purpose in getting her number?
I mean,
Exactly. Quiet. Now, I did that on purpose. Right? The reason, let me tell you a big reason why a lot of you guys don't succeed when it comes to cold approaching and talking to chicks in the street and all of that type of shit. Nothing you do has a fucking purpose behind it. That's why. The chick is looking at you like, who the fuck are you? What do you want? Why should I give you my number? I don't know you. You understand? This is what you need to begin doing. Right. This is what you need to begin doing. You need to have a purpose behind everything you do. Now, this is why you don't ask for the number either. You ask her, who or what in your life would have a problem with me taking you out for a drink sometime? You understand? Who in your life right now would have a problem with me, taking you someplace romantic? Whatever. Who in your life would have a problem with us going bowling this Wednesday? You understand? You have to set up the purpose. So now, when she says, oh, nobody, I would love to go bowling. Okay, give me your number. I will set everything up. So now you're getting the number willingly because you have something to go on. You have some type of reason. She has some type of reason to want to give you her information because you're inviting her out to something fun. You get what I'm saying?
I hear that.
Yeah, you gotta have a purpose, bro. You can't just be on
that approach.
You probably been on this small talk shit for like the last month or so, and these chicks is looking at you like you don't know whether you're coming or going.
Well, I guess my feeling on it was like because we both have like masks on and we're talking through plexiglass and all this, it just feels like
nope.
Really? She doesn't even know what I look like. I'm wearing
it don't matter.
Everybody's wearing masks and stuff like that.
It don't matter. Because see, the key word you said is it feels like.
Right.
And that's it.
Right.
You got to get the feelings out of it. You got to think about what actually is. And what actually is that woman who has a mask on, she also has a vagina. You know what I'm saying? She also wants to have a good time. You
right.
She's the same way. Think about this. The same way you're feeling is the same way she's feeling. The same way you're feeling like, damn, I wish I could make something happen with somebody and I need some excitement. I need some fun. She's thinking the same thing. So a lot of times what happens is if the woman's interested, in you, she's going to be welcoming that kind of interaction. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to you understand what I'm saying? You have to just push past the bullshit. You see what I'm saying? To get to the point. It's like this. For example, if you were starving, right? And you ain't eaten a week, and somebody was like, look, there's a fucking hamburger on the side of this plexiglass. And it's not even locked up. All you got to do is go around the plexiglass and go get the hamburger. You're not going to be like, damn, that hamburger's all the way around. I got to walk through 3 aisles. Then I got to go behind the door. And then I got to go in the door and get, you're not going to be thinking about that. You're going to be like, oh shit, it's a hamburger. You're just going to walk around the three things, open the door and go and get the hamburger. Because you want it that bad. That's what I'm saying. So you have to want it that bad to the point where none of that other shit means anything.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
And not to say that you're desperate. Not to say that you're desperate, but you're focused.
Right.
There's a difference. You're not being desperate, but you're being focused. You understand? So use the mask situation to your advantage. You understand? Be like, oh man, I come here every day and every day you're wearing a mask. I bet you're pretty cute. Lower your mask for me for a second and I'll show you. Show me yours and I'll show you mine. You make a little joke, know, and you be like, listen. Like who in this town will have a problem with me taking you out this Friday night? Who in this town will have a problem with us getting drinks on Thursday? Whatever. And then she's like, no one, nobody. And then you say, all right, cool. Give me your number and I'll text you all the information so we can meet up on Friday.
Right.
Boom.
That's it.
That's it. No more fucking small talk. All that small talk shit is dead.
You could be on some shit, and this is why you got to learn how to get flirty, man. You could be like, listen, I can already tell you fine as hell, even with that mask on. So you understand what I'm saying? Like, use the situation to your advantage. I talk about that in my book, How to Have Sex 2 Women a Day, is that use your surroundings to create a situation for conversation to happen. You understand what I'm saying? So you can use that to your advantage.
Yeah,
you feel what I mean? So that's what it is. Don't worry, don't make it stop you.
That's good stuff.
You know what I mean? Don't let it stop you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, what y'all are saying, that's good stuff. I mean, I guess like I should probably take a more direct approach about it and just go for it. I guess it just felt a little bit out of like it it's like it felt like it was going from like if she was taking my order or whatnot, and then maybe a little bit of like or whatever back and forth. But then it just seemed like there would need to be a little bit more before I was like, let me get your number. Like, let's like hang out or whatnot.
No. See, the problem is you're hesitating. You're looking for the right time and the right place and the right situation to start saying things and start doing things. There's no right time.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? You just got to go and do it. You know what I mean? And so the thing is, you gotta do it so that you can also see in real time her response to what you're doing, or any of these women that you're dealing with. You got to see how, because the thing is, a lot of times what happens is, this is why, shout out to Steve, the dean, he talks about the difference between theory and actual game and understanding what's going on out here. Right now, you're just theorizing. You're just thinking, oh, well, maybe this will happen if this will happen. You have no idea because you're not doing it. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to go and do it to actually see and assess what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? Because you might, because see, this is what guys who are really well versed in the game do. And this is why your mouthpiece is so important. When you say things and when you do things or whatever, right? You start to see what works for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then because you see what works for you, then you're able to just basically pick from that. Just like all the shit we just saying, like if you like imagine you say to a girl, man, I could tell you fine as hell even with that mask on. I don't even got to see your face, right? Now imagine you say that and 9 times out of 10 girls like giggle and shit and start blushing when you say that, right? Then you already got something you could say off the bat that's gonna get it. You see what I'm saying? But you got to do it first to see how well it's gonna work for you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what it is.
Yeah,
So you
I got you.
Play that Shia LaBeouf real quick.
Exactly.
Do it.
You got to do it, brother.
Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
All right, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna do it, and then hopefully I'll get back with y'all and let y'all know how it goes.
All right, man.
Take it easy, man. Have a good weekend. Good luck.
Good call.
All right, y'all too. Thanks, guys.
All right, brother. Peace. Man. We got all types of people that's trying to get this game, people. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all messed up. They said in the comments he sounded like he was drinking moonshine or some shit. Y'all messed up. That's my dude right there. He's from Nashville.
I want to holler at the girl at the general store and have some small talk, and then mosey on down to the.
Yep. You gonna get with Peggy Sue. You know what I'm saying?
Peggy Sue from the general store likes you. No, but seriously though, that's a big fucking deal, man. Having something already set, like instead of asking for a number, be like, yo, so when can I take you out? When can I take you out for a drink? Right. She looking at you like, damn, you moving ahead, ain't you?
Right.
And but like I said, there's something going on. Mm-hmm. You understand? And then it's like, oh, cool. You know, yeah, I'll go out for a drink. I'll go out with you for a drink. Now, when you ask for the number, it only seems logical. It doesn't seem weird. But when you're just doing small talk and you say, "Hey, can I have your number?" You look weird. Like, oh, we do small talk. Why do you want my fucking phone number? I don't know you.
Right.
Like, when you say, "Hey, I want to take you out for a drink," and you like, because you're just so cute, you're just so attractive. I want to see you at my favorite bar because you're just so fucking hot. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what it is? The problem is, guys, see, one of the hardest parts about the mouthpiece is guys want to understand that think about like your conversations need to flow. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I think that's the part dudes don't get. Dudes would be like, hey, you know, we're having nice weather today. Let me get your number. It's like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let the shit flow. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it like when you're painting a painting, it's like you make the colors and the shapes and whatever flow into whatever it's going to be in it. You create that painting. Or even when you dress, you're like, oh, I'm going to put this together with this and put that. You know what I mean? It matches. You understand what I'm saying? you know, it's like when you hear music, there's a certain rhythm to the shit. You feel what I'm saying? It's the same thing with conversation, right? When you're having a conversation with a woman, make the shit flow. You understand? And to see the better you're at with conversation, then you're able to sort of control the framework of the conversation. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because now, like we were saying earlier, if you're saying certain things and you know that usually you get a certain reaction out of women, you say, oh, when I approach a girl, I'm gonna use this or that. I'm gonna say this or that. I already know I'm gonna hit her with this, and then usually she'll hit me with that, and then I'll come back with this, and then I'll flow into that. You know what I'm saying?
Kings alert! The boy Rosebud talks about that shit in the Game Kings documentary.
Exactly. Rosebud broke it all the way down.
All the way down. You feel me?
How to have a conversation and what is a conversation.
But the point is, you got to, like Locario said, you got to do it. You got to get out there and actually say the words.
Do it.
And because look, this is why cold approach is so important. When you go out and you talk, you get the responses, you get the patterns.
Right.
Chicks say they ain't. I'm not like her. I'm not like other girls. All of you want same fucking thing.
Right.
Every time I ask a chick, how old are you? She says the same shit. How old do I look?
Right.
The other day, I had a chick approach me on that shit, and I told her straight up. I was like, all you chicks are the same, ain't you? Right. I had this look of disgust on my face too when I said it.
Right.
She almost got offended, but I played it off and brought it back. But I'm like, I'm tired of y'all chicks. All of y'all ask the same damn question when I ask that question.
Mm-hmm.
One of y'all would just answer the question directly. But like, what the hell is that about?
Right.
So, but that's what I'm saying. Because I'm in the game, I'm out there approaching and talking.
Mm-hmm.
I see the patterns before they come. So I already know what I say. I already know what to say next after. You understand what I'm saying? After certain things go down.
Right.
So it's like, with my opening line, like, so when can I, who in your life will have a problem with me taking you out for a drink? And if she says somebody, then I'll say some shit like, oh, that's a lucky dude, or some shit like that. I'm like, all right, cool, have a good day. But if she says, oh, nobody, I'll be like, all right, cool, give me information so I can set it up.
Right.
I already know what I'm gonna say, so I seem like a confident, smooth, charismatic motherfucker. Like, because I already know the patterns. Either she gonna say somebody got a problem, or she gonna say nobody got a problem.
Right, exactly. And the conversation's flowing because it makes sense for you to say, hey, give me your number, because I just told you who would have a problem with me taking you out. So I'm saying, let me get the number so I can take you out. You see what I'm saying? So it all flows. It all flows. That's what I'm saying. So it's a flow, and it's also you being in those situations so many times that you can. Because listen, there's times where I was out, right, and I would use the same opening line for every chick the whole night.
Facts.
The same opening line, and then some nights I'll switch it up. Like, okay, tonight I'm gonna use this, and I'll use that 90% of the time. You understand what I'm saying?
Roy Jetson got a point, right? Everybody knows that's how comedians work. They go to different cities and they run their routine.
Right.
How the audience responds, and the jokes that get the most laughs, that's what they use for their HBO 1 hour special.
Right.
That's how it works. So this whole cold approach thing, being sociable, in developing your mouthpiece, that's what it's about. You got to go out and work your material.
Right.
You got to go out and work your material. You got to give those lines.
Right.
That are, again, tailored to you.
Based
on who you are. Talk how you want to talk. Get the responses and say, okay, well, this usually works with most chicks, so I'm gonna stick to this. And then sometimes you can fine tune it to make it better. You understand what I'm saying? Right. But you have to get out there and work the crowd. Work the crowd, just like a stand-up comedian would.
I remember I used to go into spots and I'll randomly walk up to a chick and I'll be like, yo, how you gonna stare at me all night and not say nothing? And I know this chick ain't see me. I just came in the spot, and she'd be like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "I wasn't looking at." I was like, "Oh, so now you're gonna lie and act like you wasn't looking at me? Like, what are you talking about?" And I'm like, forget that. Anyway, my name's Locario. What's your name? You know what I'm saying? And
easy. Or sometimes when me and Locario be out, I walk up to chicks like, and Locario's like, either behind or next to me or whatever, and I walk up to the chick. Or to the set, if it's a set of two, or sometimes even if it's one, right? depending on how the situation is. I just walk up to the chick and I say, "Have you met Mr. Locario?"
Right, exactly.
And the fact that I call him Mr. Locario and not just Tyrone or something,
right.
or John, have you met John? I say, "Have you met Mr. Locario?" And I have this serious look on my face.
Right.
I'm the one promoting the party, and everyone in the party needs to meet Mr. Locario because he's very vital to because Locario's managing the party, and you need to meet Mr. Locario. I come up to them like, "So, have you met Mr. Locario?"
Right.
And the girl is like, "No, I haven't." Where is he? I'm like, "This is Mr. Locario." And then the conversation starts. And sometimes it could be a wingman joint when Locario takes it, or sometimes I could take it depending on how it flows.
Right.
Or if it's two, then it's a set of two, so we both can flow in the situation. But it's certain things that when you go out and you work your material, you develop different shit, and y'all can use the same shit.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And so you start to see the responses.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. It's like when you're doing this type of shit, and then like, okay, damn, like when I say this usually happens. You feel what I'm saying? Because like, and this is the thing too. Are we giving y'all too much? This is the thing. This is the thing. There's different types of opening a conversation. You understand what I'm saying? And different ways that's going to elicit different responses. Right. So there's types of ways to open a conversation, which is what I do a lot of times, where I make it seem as if the girl is already interested in me just off the bat. Right. So this is what I said earlier, where I said, "Yo, I was, you was looking at me. How come you ain't saying nothing?" You understand what I'm saying? Even though I know she wasn't looking at me, she didn't even see me in the spot. I just walk up to her and say that. You understand? So I'm already coming from the premise of, "Yo, you want to fuck with me?" You understand what I'm saying? Or I'll go up to a girl and I'll say to her, I'll be like, "Yo, listen," I'll be like, "What would your boyfriend think about you fucking looking me up and down like that?" You know what I'm saying? Something like that. And she was, some girls be like, "I wasn't looking you up and down," like, you know what I mean? Or
they could be like, "I don't have a boyfriend," or
you see what I'm saying? You see what I mean? Or I just might go up to a girl and say, "Hey, how you doing?" You know what I mean? And then she be like, "Oh, I'm fine." I'd be like, "Yo, why are you looking at me like that?" She's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Yo, like you looking at me like you want to stick your tongue in my mouth. Like, what the fuck are you doing?" Like,
right.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all under that same premise. That's just me using that thing different ways.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or you can just come regular, just on some, "Hey, let's make something happen. I'm gonna take you out." Like, "Hey, how's your night going?" "Oh, it's good. Listen, I saw you from across the room. I thought you were sexy as hell. What I think we should do sometime is we should get together and do this and do that. I'm gonna give you my," you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm just going in. You see what I mean? Right. And the thing is that you're going to be able to understand certain things better the more you go out. Especially like for all you choosing signals niggas, if you see a chick checking you out, nigga, that's the easiest shit to fucking make happen. You understand what I'm saying? So many fucking ways you could, and even just like what I said, you go up to her, "Hey, how long you gonna stare at me and I say something?" That's rude. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, didn't your mother teach you that's rude?
You know what I'm saying? That's rude as hell. You understand? Or you go up to a girl, "Hey, listen, miss, I think you should buy me a drink."
Right.
I'm like, "What do you mean? No, you're supposed to buy me a drink. That's what the men do." "Oh, really? What makes you think that it's 2021? Why we gotta," you see what I'm saying? I'm already in a conversation.
Conversation done started. There we go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we're talking about. But see, when you guys are scared to approach women and talk to women, y'all don't get to see these things.
Right.
You understand? Y'all sitting there talking about, "Well, I'm gonna just wait for the girl to choose me and check me." No, y'all missing out on all of this shit. This is why cold approaching is hard for most guys, because see, cold approaching is hard because you don't cold approach.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? When you cold approach, then cold approaching is not gonna be hard for you.
Also, real shit. How about 90% of y'all choosing signal niggas is still scared to holler at a bitch? Let's talk about that.
Right.
You get in the choosing signals and you're still scared to say something though.
Exactly.
Bitch ass nigga. Like, get out of here. I don't want to hear nothing.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Yeah, choosing signals talking about, "Nah, nigga, she might have COVID. No, I'm chilling."
Right.
Yeah.
I remember I used to go up to a group of girls and I'd be like, "Yo, which one of y'all want me?"
Facts.
Yo, it's so easy, man. It's so fun. Y'all understand? Y'all be missing out because y'all scared as shit. Yo, approaching chicks is fun as hell. I don't understand what y'all motherfuckers be talking about.
Facts.
Y'all too worried about your ego.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all too worried about your ego. Or sometimes I do shit where I'll pretend I know the girl. Like I'll see a girl coming down the block. She'll be walking towards me. I'm walking towards her, whatever, my friend. And I'll be like, yo, what's up? How you been? She's like, what's going on? And then I give her a hug and shit. And then she's like, I'm like, you don't remember me? What are you talking about? And then I'll be like, nah, I'm just fucking with you. I don't know you. You know but I'm like, let's get to know each other. My name is so-and-so. What's your name? You understand what I'm saying? It's like that. That's fun.
This is too much, bro. This is basically an approach boot camp right now. Like, straight. This is, come on, son. All of the shit that we just said just now over the last 5 minutes, y'all can take this shit and turn it into so much pussy.
Exactly. Exactly. And this is how you flow with the interaction, because now if I'm going up to a girl and I'm doing all of that and she's talking to me and she's engaging in conversation with me and she's smiling and having fun, right? That's already showing she actually likes talking to me right now, right? So all I got to do with that is turn that into, yo, listen, we having so much fun. Look, I got to head out, but yo, let me get your number. And you see what I'm saying? Simple.
Let me tell you something. Because we tell you guys on the dating app shit, you want to get you want to not too many back and forth interactions. You want to set the date up as soon as you can. You want to set the date and get them off the dating app and get them on your phone. Right? It's the same thing with cold approach.
Right.
You want to make the approach, but you quickly want to begin setting up plans.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you like a do-it game, it's like the back and forth guy is quick. Hey, oh shit, what's going on? Hey, blah, blah, blah. Hey, how you been? You having a good? You know what? We having so much fun. Check this out. What you doing Friday? Boom, boom, give me your number. Let's set this up. Bang, done. Done. Easy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like Locario said, like she's talking to you already. It's like we're having fun. Like this is so much fun. I gotta go, but what you doing Friday? Oh, nothing. Boom. Give me the number. I'll set everything up. You don't have to worry your pretty little head. I got you. I'm gonna see you on Friday.
Right. Like, yo, listen, man, there's times I'll be in a spot and I'm talking to like a girl, like for example, it'll be a girl who's not black, right? So it could be a white girl, Asian girl, whatever. And I say to her, yo, have you ever kissed a black guy? You understand what I'm saying? And so if she says no, I'll be like, yo, today's your lucky day. You know what I'm saying? Now, if she says yes, I'm like, oh, so you like black guys. Okay. So listen, since you like black guys, me and you need to make some shit happen. You understand what I'm saying? No matter what she say, I'm able to flip it. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But this comes with you being in the situation and being able to play with these dynamics. Because remember, when the women are out there interacting with you, they're trying to have fun. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is if you're bringing that fun energy with them, you understand what I'm saying? Then in the situation, then you're not look, and you can use this in any fucking way that you're trying to make anything happen. You understand what I'm saying? Like you guys, if you're a young dude, let's say you 21, 22 years old and you chilling with your boys and you see like a bad fucking 35, 40-year-old chick, a MILF joint, approach her and be like, listen, look, I know it's been a long time since you've been with a fly young dude with some stamina. You know what I'm saying? I know you like use that to your advantage. Use the dynamics. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you see a white girl, be like, listen, I just need to get you in bed so I could let you know that, all niggas ain't thugs, but I'll fucking be a gangster in the fucking bedroom. Like, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Like, use the shit to your advantage to make it fun.
Approach a white girl and be like, the country's so divided right now. Bring it together and show America that.
Right, exactly. Do it. Right. That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all, this is what I'm trying to say. Yo, it's so fun when you know how to fucking interact and make it fun. A lot of times, the reason why guys be on this shit is because they take it too damn seriously.
Right.
They're all in their head.
About the ego and all of that shit.
About the ego and all that other stupid shit. And so the thing is that when you're out there talking to them, and this is the thing, when you do this, all you're looking for is her response.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because some chicks, they be, you know, in their feelings, they got to stick up their ass, so they just gonna walk away, whatever. Then there's gonna be some women who, because they're actually having fun in the situation and they want to be social, you turn that. Because look, listen, y'all got to take advantage of the fact that women love fucking attention. This is why I fucking want to like smack myself in the face every time when I hear guys say shit like, "Oh well, a woman's not gonna talk to you unless she thinks you look good first, and you have to look good first before you say no, you don't." A woman's thirst for attention usually makes it to where she will talk to damn near anybody that's giving her attention.
Hold on 1 second. Check this out.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
No. Game Kings, nigga. Wait, rewind that. We gotta rewind that. Rewind that. We gotta play that shit one more time.
Hold on.
That's what we talking about, bro. That's what the fuck we talking about in the Game Kings, man.
All right, here we go.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Woo! Nigga. Do y'all understand? Like, shit is in plain sight. We've been telling you this. It's on the Game Kings. You understand what I'm saying?
You think I give a fuck if a bit met Mr. Locario?
Exactly, right.
All I'm looking for is for her to open up her fucking mouth and say something so I can know how to say my next.
Exactly. That's what
Have you met Mr. Locario? No, I haven't. Well, here he is right here. This is Mr. Locario. You know what I'm saying? Yo, come on, man. Come on. We got it all for y'all, man. We got it all for y'all, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why when I hear dudes talking about, well, cold approach don't work, and it's because y'all ain't really out there,
right?
Y'all ain't listen. There's times, man, where we're out there and we're fucking talking to these chicks. You understand what I'm saying? Flirting with these girls. You know, this is how you actually get sometimes a lot of one night stands.
Right.
You understand? Because you're out there really going hard, you're going in. And again, it's not like every night you go out, shit is going to be popping off like crazy. But what happens is that when you start to do it and you start to get more comfortable, you start to become just more like, you know, engaged in a situation, the shit becomes second nature, because what happens is that the energy flows and it takes over the situation. So you ain't even got it. You're not even like, we're saying stuff because we're thinking back to shit we've done.
Right.
Usually while we were in the situation, we weren't really thinking too much about what we were going to say.
Right.
We would say things and we like, oh shit, that was cool. I might say that again for the next time. I gotta put that in my pocket for next time. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, you gotta put it's crazy. It's crazy. You feel what I'm saying?
Man.
Hold on, I gotta put somebody in timeout. Hold on. JV Fitness or whatever your name is. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So it's like, y'all, that's what we saying. Y'all gotta really get up on this bad boy membership shit. Get up on the Game Kings.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I think that's it, man. Anything else you gonna say we'll get out of here, because we got to wrap this up, people.
Yeah, don't forget about the bad boy contest, the bad boy membership contest. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. And remember, right now when you join the bad boy membership, we got the sex game, 10 ways to be amazing in bed. That is on the bad boy membership right now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So when you join the bad boy membership right now, you can listen to that program right now, and you can listen to all the other audio and video dating advice tutorials on there. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure that you guys, check that out. You feel what I mean? Also, make sure you guys go to mr.locario.com to get the Game Kings.
Yep.
But if you want it for free, join the Bad Boy membership and you'll get it for free. You feel what I'm saying? And you get all the Bad Boy membership shit. Man, What else we got here? So we're gonna play the Bad Boy membership contest commercial one more time, and then we are out of here, guys. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.
What's going on? It's your boy Miles Cunningham, and what I want to talk about today is the Bad Boy membership contest. All you have to do to be eligible to win the Bad Boy membership contest is to be a Bad Boy member. See, what we realize is that when guys join the Bad Boy membership, they make the transition from simp to player very quickly. And we're just trying to make that transition just a little bit easier. So here's what you get if you win the Bad Boy membership contest. So here's what you receive if you win the Bad Boy membership contest. A bottle of Bad Boy Cologne by Carolina Herrera, New York. A luxury designer timepiece, and a $100 gift card. To increase your chances of winning, share this post in your story, tag 3 friends, and subscribe to Mr. Locario or the Miles Cunningham YouTube channel. The link is in the bio. And follow Real Mr. Locario and Miles in the Game on Instagram. The winner will be announced at the first of the month. Good luck.